We're here at the Willis Tower, the tallest building in North America, to convene the Chicago School of Data Days Conference, which is a convening of a regional ecosystem here in Chicago that focuses on using data to improve lives. Hello everybody and welcome to Chicago School of Data Days Conference. We're here at the Willis Tower in Chicago to draw together people who are working in this regional ecosystem in the service of people. This is our very first conference. We're really excited to get going. We're glad you're with us, and let's get to it. So I'm Dan O'Neill from the Smart Chicago Collaborative. We're going to have very little prefatory thoughts. I just want to welcome you to the Chicago School of Data Days Conference.
So I'm Brenna Berman. I'm the Chief Information Officer for the City of Chicago. And one of the best parts of my job, and there's a lot of them, is being a member of the advisory committee for the Smart Chicago Collaborative. And for those of you that don't know the Smart Chicago Collaborative, it's a civic organization devoted to improving lives in Chicago through technology.
First of all, the agenda looks great. I think you'll come away with really concrete skills you can use and share with your colleagues who aren't able to be here today. But even more important, you're forming a network of contacts from different sectors and perspectives that can help each other in a month or next year when you come to a tech crossroads, or you embark on a data collection effort, or you're trying to find the right data for the question that you have. You now have 325 friends that you can call on to ask for some help.
It's just a joy to have this opportunity. Pleased to contribute to the Chicago School of Data conference here. Really need to acknowledge the lead role that the MacArthur Foundation has played, not only for this conference, but all of the foundational steps that have led to this moment in time. Their deep investment in understanding digital literacy and media, their commitment to civic technology. It's creating an idea here that there is a Chicago School of Data emerging. The essential organizing principle for this is data in the service of people. So I leave you with a question. In your work, are you a force for good? Thank you.
Started, we wanted to get a sense of the folks in the room.
About infrastructure gaps.
How do we compare to similar social services?
But how do we hook it together to make more sure how to spend our money?
Well, that's uninformed consent. I don't think any of those people know that they have been singled out for me to pressure them.
I definitely think it was. One of the most enjoyable times that I had was listening to the open source, open government panel that Dan and Dan did, and learning about the important philosophies that we need to have and approaches when we talk about open source and how it applies also to just like human interaction, and making sure that we're making ourselves available for documenting the awesome experiences of creating technology that makes lives better in Chicago.
An observation that the very fact that this sort of event was organized and that there is an infrastructure that's being developed to sort of open up data, I think is expressing a form of a guiding principle of transparency, of at least gesturing towards transparency and a lot of the discussions around sharing and the challenges and opportunities around it. I think those are the exact same issues that anyone that's working in this field is facing.
First of all, I want to congratulate everybody who organized this conference. I think it's really an important event to bring lots of people together to talk about what's going on with data that they have and where it's going and where they've shared it and what other people are learning from what has been shared. Having been around the data space for a very long time, I can honestly say that what has happened literally in the last 5 years is amazing, just amazing. And I think what I've seen and heard this morning from what nonprofits are doing is also amazing. It is hard to believe the sea change that is occurring because of the data portal and because of other things that are happening. So, rock on.
I'm Dan Bassel. I lead the Tutor Mentor Institute, and I think the organization today has been really good. I've met new people, got some business cards, and I really am interested in going back into the website and looking at more of the background information, because what to me will be the value or the proof of value will be how much or what percentage of all of us engage online in future weeks and months to do the work we're trying to do, and how does this engagement generate a flow of resource to all of us to be able to do our share of the work rather than just to a few. I'll come back tomorrow for the same reason I came today. There's some interesting workshops, there's some more people to meet, and if you don't invest the time to meet people and learn new things, then it's hard to do what you're trying to do.
One teeny tiny way to work in the open.
Our plan was to have a map of the city with every school.
My sense is it's a matter of like the counting. One is a survey and one is
Policy discussions that are occurring locally and nationally.
Something happens. And so we're actively involved in that.
You know, is the data in a searchable format? So we see government bodies might put up data.
Body or entity or system that we're going to use to try to move this conversation forward.
Important for us to make sure that youth can see adults that are working on it. Important for us to make sure that youth can see adults.
I research. A lot of what we do is UIC, where we now develop our own instruments for collecting data.
So we pull that data off the city's data portal and off of the news.
I have no idea if that's what somebody specifically needs. All right, we're here with Joe Jermuska. We're here in the Cook Room.
We're here in the Illinois room.
We're here with Brenna Berman, the Commissioner of the Department of Innovation and Technology. We're here with Margot Pagan from the DonorFuse.
We're here listening in, oddly enough, on the privacy panel. We now have a session specifically on data sharing.
We're here with Dan Sinker of the Knight Mozilla Open News Project. Here with Susanna Vasquez, who runs List Chicago. We're here with Lindsay Moscato. She is one of the greatest writers in the world.
So we're here at the regional data portal discussion.
We're here with Becky Stoketti from Cartempuan Films. We're here with Ryan Williams of BC Workshop out of Dallas, Texas.
Okay, we're here at the informed consent discussion.
We're here with Kathy Pettit of the Urban Institute. All right, we're here with Christopher Whitaker, who is a consultant to Smart Chicago Collaborative.
I'm here with Adam Heckman from Microsoft. Adam, what impressions do you have of the conference?
I think this is about the best 2 days that I have spent all year. I think that this culmination, this convening of people who are really passionate about their domain space and really passionate about data tells me that we are on the cusp of something really big here. Chicago has some unique attributes that we can contribute to the world of data, that it starts with a group like this, and that the Chicago School of Data can be on par with the Chicago School of Economics and the Chicago School of Architecture, and we really do have something to bring to the world on this.
What was one of the largest takeaways you had from the session?
I thought the session was good. I thought it was what this conference
was supposed to be about, and that it was very interactive. I think that the people who led the panel were good in both leading that involvement in making a discussion, not a presentation. But they also are the experts in the field. I mean, so they know of what they speak, and also the people in the audience know of what they speak. So that was very positive.
We had a great time. Yeah.
We had an awesome time at the Chicago Schools Conference.
It's been an awesome time. We've learned so much.
Met a lot of cool people and saw a lot of cool things.
Okay, we're here with Terry Mazzani, the president and CEO of the Chicago Community Trust.
To me, it's essential that there's a moral compass that underpins the work, the use of data. That left to its own devices, data can either be a positive or negative force in our society. And I look at the overarching need for equity and opportunity, diversity and inclusion, and there are real cases where the work of individuals at the Chicago School of Data can make a difference in the lives of people, in the prosperity and vitality of our communities.
It's a wrap at Chicago School of Data Days. Thanks for watching. Please keep involved at chicagoschoolofdata.com.